Welcome back to the Mirrorverse. Mayor Reynolds, aka Midnight Mayor here, coming at you with another Dead Drop video. In this video, we're giving you tips and tricks for Dead Drop Snapshot 6. Now, I've been doing a series of these videos. I've already got a map guide for Proving Ground and the changes to Sector 3 in Dead Drop Snapshot 6. I've also got a weapon tier list, and I do want to adjust that a little bit. We may see how it goes. There's just like one gun that I feel differently about. But in general, I've been doing Dead Drop tips and tricks videos on this channel for a long time, and I'm not going to repeat myself every single snapshot. Most of these tips are going to be specific to Snapshot 6, but if you want those older tips and tricks videos, just go back in the videos on the channel. Make sure you're subscribed, by the way, to get all the Dead Drop Midnight Society coverage right here in the Midnight Mayor channel, even a live action series. But anyway, go back and watch those other tips and tricks videos, because most of those are all still relevant today. But now we talk about the tips and tricks for Dead Drop Snapshot 6. Here we go. All right, let's start with something simple, then we'll get more advanced as we go. In Dead Drop Snapshot 6, Dead Drop is already innovating within the extraction shooter genre. You can move people's loot bags. That means that if you kill them, you're not stuck looting it right where they died. If you walk up by default and just tap F, you hold F to loot, but tap F, you'll actually pick up the bag and you'll be able to run with it and move it wherever you want to, just like you just saw Only Sam do on screen, except he's walking. And there you go, I'm running with it. You can move it to a safer location and then loot it. It is truly, again, this game is pre-alpha. And we're already seeing Midnight Society innovate the extraction shooter genre. And I love it. Again, tap F to move somebody's bag. And you can sprint with it. By the way, I want to throw this out there as a suggestion. I totally think proximity chat should come out of these bags after somebody dies. So that way you can pick it up and run around with somebody talking trash, and it comes out of the bag as you run with it. So do it, Midnight Society. Here's an example of using mobile looting to your advantage. I take a bag here to one of these lifts that are very, very long on Proving Ground 2, by the way. For the most part, I put the bag on the lift, and it buys me some time to loot, because people can really only kill me from above if they're looking down this giant passage now. So move the bag somewhere safer to buy yourself time to loot, heal, do whatever you got to do, but take advantage of some of these really long lift chasms. Is that the word? So I did a ton of tips about climbing and scaling the map in Dead Drop Snapshot 5, but there's something that I never quite gave to everybody, and that is you should always hold F when you're trying to grab an object. You don't have to time your button press. You can actually just hold F, and as long as you hit your target, you will grasp on. So instead of trying to spam the button or time it perfectly, which is what I was trying to do at the beginning of the snapshot, just hold F. All right, we covered this one in our Dead Drop Snapshot 6 Proving Ground 2 map guide, but you can actually climb the foliage in Proving Ground 2, just like you can the pipes, what I call the monkey bars, so on and so forth. I don't see a lot of people doing it, but you can do it, and it's helpful to get around the map. So look for it, utilize it, and laugh at the funny animation that it has right now, because pre-alpha, guys. All these clips are from my stream at twitch.tv/MayorReynolds, by the way, but pay attention to when you have the zipline thruster. This new item in Snapshot 6 is a game changer. It totally changes verticality, which Dead Drop is totally designed around, but it means you can push upward in many situations. And as you're gonna see here, I take this zipline up to totally rotate out of this area. You don't just have to go down, so this makes holding high ground, as it's always important in video games, but this means that you can actually push it and counter the high ground very, very quickly. If you need to leave high ground to go hit a healing station, perhaps you can get right back up. And if you're somebody who played the heck out of Snapshot 5 on Sector 3 Cold Storage, pay attention to when you have a zipline thruster, because now you can change your rotations and really do things like push the super lift down from crane and so on and so forth. It really is a game changer to see how quickly you can rotate through the map with a zipline thruster. So make sure you take advantage of it. It's a very, very, very strong tool. Speaking of new items in Snapshot 6, there is a new Adrenaline Rush mask. A lot of people call it a lot of different things. It's called an Adrenaline Spray, technically, in the game, similar to Octane's mask in Apex Legends. Think of it that way. But this one actually reduces incoming damage a bit and gives you a speed boost. Also adds a green effect to the screen. But here's your tip. While you're using it, it does slow you down. You do slow down to, as you saw right there, almost a walk or even slower than a walk. So don't use it mid-fight while you're out in the open. It is going to make you very vulnerable while you're using it. you'll get that huge boost afterwards. But as you can see, as I use it right here, I get kind of lucky. I do run a little bit away, and I put myself behind some cover at least, and then I hit it, but I'm still pretty vulnerable while I'm slowed down and using it. So make sure when you use it, you're safe. Vendor was introduced in Dead Drop Snapshot 6 and adds a whole in-game economy and a new aspect of itemization. I have a whole tutorial about it on the channel, check it out. But what I'm talking about here is your deep freeze weapons. This is a big tip here. They are free to insure, free to tag. That means you can get them back when you lose them or then somebody else loses them. You don't have to pay any dust at all to insure deep freeze weapons. So there's no reason not to insure, not to tag your deep freeze weapons. Don't forget, make sure you keep getting them back. And they are, whenever you find a deep freeze weapon, it's quite nice. So make sure you always insure it for free. This tip goes out there to all you shotgun campers. This one's for you, Spicy Dingle. There is several large bridges on this map. And if you look right here, and when I say this map, I mean Proving Ground 2, you can actually get underneath this bridge on this little area right now. There's really not a whole lot you can do down there. You can jump onto one of the pipes nearby or something like that. But if you need a quick spot to loot, or just to get out of dodge, somebody might not find you down there. But you can jump under that bridge and be a bridge troll and spend some time under there, I guess. We also included this one in our map guide for Snapshot 6 or Proving Ground 2. The doors and windows are a new aspect of Proving Ground 2. If you notice, you can actually shoot and break the doors, but the bullets do not penetrate the door. So watch this. I put a shot in it, doesn't go through, but it does break. There it goes. But see, it did not hit Cairo on the other side. Another note, grenades do not go through the glass doors. You can throw a grenade straight into it, just like I do here. It's going to bounce right off right back at you. So don't do that. While we're on the topic again, this is also in the map guide. The glass doors do take a few shots to break. You can actually use them for cover if you need to, as I do here, where the guy puts a few shots into the door trying to kill me, and then I'm already lined up ready to shoot him when he breaks the glass. I don't waste my shot breaking the glass. I let him just kind of line up. He thinks he's got me dead to rights. His bullets hit the door, boom, boom, and then he's dead. Okay, this last tip will probably make you enjoy the game more anyway, but this tip is move around as much as possible. The cleaners, if you didn't know this, are attracted to loot, so they're attracted to kills. If you look around here, there's bags all over the place, right? There's loot bags here. Me and Crypto Stash were killing tons of people, killing tons of cleaners. The cleaners just kept coming and coming and coming. There was like 9 or 12 cleaners that kept coming because more people kept dying, and it just became absolute chaos. So the moral of the story here is, don't stay in the same area for too long, because between other players being attracted to the gunfire and then the cleaners being the whole new element, the cleaners are attracted to the deaths and the fighting as well. So get your loot, get out of there. Don't stay in the same zone unless you want to be hunted by an army of cleaners that just keep coming and coming and coming. We were literally running out of ammo because we were killing so many cleaners here. So move everywhere. All right, so this last tip is just a general tip for Proving Ground 2. Again, I covered this in my map guide, but just personal advice. The bottom floor of Proving Ground 2 is basically like Skulltown, if you're familiar with Skulltown in Apex Legends or Tilted Towers in Fortnite. There's so many fights that go on down there, and if that's what you're looking for, that's great, right? But just be aware that you can be killed from above in 100 different places. You can be attacked. It's very, very, very wide open. So if you're on the base floor and you want to survive, get your loot and then start moving upwards. I really like the middle area of this map, but you can go basically anywhere on this map, and you're probably going to be more safe than on this base floor, which is just an absolute madhouse. It can be really fun as well, obviously, if you're looking for fights, but just be warned, the base floor is nuts. All right, that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Again, check out all the other guide videos that I have on the channel. A lot of the tips and tricks from Dead Drop Snapshot 5 still apply during Snapshot 6. These are just some new updated tips specific to Snapshot 6. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure everybody can find something that they probably didn't know or can apply to their game here. If you want a specific video, if you're looking about a specific thing, how can I improve this or that in my game of Dead Drop, let me know in the comments and I'll consider doing those videos. We're going to be doing behind the scenes commentary videos for the YouTube channel soon on our live action series Midnight. Those will be going up in the coming days. Then episode 4 of Midnight is coming this Sunday, so make sure you're subs to get that notification when the video goes live. We got so much content planned for you guys. Don't want to say too much because some of it might be spoilers. Keep an eye on my Twitter and you'll see the announcements there. And join me on Twitch to chat about Dead Drop any day, but normally Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday we're live by 7 p.m. at the latest on those days. Come join me. Follow me on Kick. We're going to have a new podcast there soon. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the tips, guys. See you in the next video. Mayor Reynolds out. This video is sponsored by G Fuel. Use code MAYOR at any time to get 20% off your order at G Fuel on gfuel.com or the G Fuel app. Just go to the website, select one of their many, many, many amazing flavors in both tubs, cans, G Fuel Hydration, whatever G Fuel products you want. Use code MAYOR at checkout to get 20% off. I guarantee you're gonna feel hyped when you drink G Fuel. Come watch my streams if you need any more evidence of that. Get some G Fuel today. Use code MAYOR for 20% off. And thanks to G Fuel for sponsoring all of our content.